Manderlay is another way to look at, I think, issues of exploitation, dominance, subjugation, and it uses and ideas of freedom associated with that. And it uses slavery as a kind of basis for looking at those issues. I think the failure of us not dealing with issues is because of our a kind of absence of imagination. And so what I saw in Laura's film, first of all, was it was imaginative and challenging in a way. I mean, now that's one thing, intellectually, coming to that position, coming to that thing. The other thing is that I had to translate what my thoughts are into a character that breathes and moves. And I think that took me some time to kind of become comfortable with that. Several of my films have been controversial. You know, I'm not afraid of that. You know, I made a choice to do this based upon a different kind of vision. When I think about film, I'm not so much thinking about film and trying to figure out how it can be politically correct. I'm trying to think about film and how we stretch people, how we broaden people, and how we, in the course of doing that, sometimes you're going to have to be controversial. You know, and I've turned things down specifically because I thought that that the role itself did not bring anything new to the table. The role within the framework of the film did not bring anything new to the table. So therefore, the film in itself, however the character is positioned, the film in itself did not help me or pull me over. So I've said no to those things. We're challenging people to kind of think outside of a box or to think outside of a prescribed format of looking at films, then we've done something good, you know. And that's what I'm certain of. And so, and if for me, in doing film, there's no such thing as failure. Because I'm not going to always say, this is what I tried to do. This is what I sincerely tried to do. It's not important to understand everything that happens in the film. What you understand when you look at the film is that something is happening and that you can acknowledge what you're able to grasp. That's great filmmaking, I think. You grasp something from that. You try to grasp a theme from that or a perspective from that. You may understand everything. I mean, I saw Dogville once, and then once I knew I was going to do the film, I saw it 2 other times. To kind of get an idea of how Lars tells stories. I just found it so intriguing that even as this town goes through all of this upheaval, as this town goes through all of this, that it has choices to make. And that while it may focus on 1 or 2 characters at one point in time, that everybody is engaged in this indirectly, almost subliminally, almost cosmically, in a sense. That's very interesting to see.